Hello, lovies. Oh gosh, I'm so excited. Um, some of you maybe saw the title of this video, but before we get into that, I want to take a little bit of time to talk about um, things that help us feel like ourselves, and things that help us feel empowered. So last week, I had mentioned some exciting news. Um, and that exciting news is that I have signed myself up for um, a couple of OCRs for next year. For those of you who don't know, an OCR is short for obstacle course race. Um, and the reason why I wanted to sign up for these, I actually like them a lot. I think they're a really good balance between challenging and fun. Um, but I had I've really fallen off track with taking care of my physical health the past several years, and I've tried to get back to it, but for one reason or another, I've always kind of had trouble sticking with it. Um, so I I just don't feel like myself when I'm not taking care of my body. Everybody's different, but for me, I haven't felt like myself. So I wanted to sign up for these OCRs basically as a promise to myself that I am committed to reclaiming my physical health, um, which is, it's really important to take care of our bodies. Um, and I personally, I like OCRs. I like to think of them as a metaphor for life. There's this long road ahead of us, and sometimes it seems really long, but um, sometimes it passes really fast. It's not long at all, and there are obstacles that are going to pop up along the way and make things difficult for us, and um, you know, all we can really do is try to prepare ourselves for what may pop up along the way. Um, and for me, that's why I say it's really empowering for me is to to be able to train for these runs. It shows me that when I put in the time and the effort, really put in that work, it prepares me. It makes these obstacles less difficult. They're still going to be there, and they're not going to be easy, but um, it it makes it less difficult. So that for me is really nice. I'm actually really excited to be back on this path. Um, I really miss exercising and eating healthy. I honestly do. Um, it feels better. The food tastes so much better. Um, and like it's all hand in hand. Overall wellness, my mentally, emotionally, I feel better as well. And like honestly, there's nothing but benefits in taking care of ourselves. Um, so I am proposing this burpee challenge. Basically, it's something fun and not too crazy, to kind of wean back into getting my body moving again and starting up workouts. It's pretty simple how it works. 50-day burpee challenge. How it works is We're going to do one burpee today. That's right, we're starting today. So be ready. And then every day that passes, we are going to add on another burpee from what we did previously. So it's going to be one burpee today, it's going to be 2 tomorrow, it's going to be 3 on Monday, and so on until we reach that 50 burpee marker. And it's really neat because by the time we're done with this, when we check back in, we'll have done well over 1,000 burpees, which is crazy. But we can do it. We're going to do it. Right? You with me? So for those of you who don't know what a burpee is, we're going to start in the standing position, and we're going to kind of squat down into a frog position. We're going to jump our legs out into a plank. We're going to go down and up for a push-up, jump our legs back in, and then come up into a jump and a soft squat landing. And that is one burpee. For those of you like me who are really not in great shape, there are going to be some modifications. Instead of jumping out and in, you can step out, step back in. You don't have to do the push-up, or like what I'll probably have to do is a modified push-up where you kind of lower down to your knees so it's a little less weight. And then if you don't feel good about the jump, you can just kind of lift up onto the balls of your feet. So we're gonna show you real quick. I'm gonna show you what those look like. Okay, you ready? Bear with me. I'm super out of shape, guys. So I don't know if you can see me. All right. So the modified burpee will be coming down, stepping out, and then you can lower your knees to the ground, down, up, step back in, and then come up and kind of just lift. We're going to see if I can do an actual burpee. I don't know about that push-up, but we're going to see. All right, so the real burpee is going to be oh, did you see that? I did it. I did a real burpee. All right, so that's my one burpee. Tomorrow I'll be doing 2. So make sure you guys are doing that. Whichever one feels right for you. And then you don't have to do them all at once. 50 burpees, even when you're in good shape, is a lot to do back to back. So the rules are that you just do them throughout the day, whenever you have time to do them. I'm out of breath, guys. But it's good. It's good because we're getting back to it. But yeah, who's in? Who's excited? Who's going to join me? Let me know if you're going to play along, and it'll be fun. And if you want to, reach out and we can hold each other accountable and make sure that we're getting those burpees in. Because it really is. It's a small thing that can make a really big difference. So let's see. What am I? I'm also, at a minimum, I'm going to be doing the burpee challenge to kind of get back in shape. I'm also going to try to maybe get in some other workouts along the way, just so I can be better prepared for my OCRs. And then nutrition. Yes. I'm going to be cleaning up my nutrition a little bit as well. Everybody, different things work for different people. For me, basically, I just cutting out the junk, drinking more water, and trying to eat just better, more natural foods. But if you guys are interested, we can talk more specifically about fitness or nutrition stuff later on down the road. but it's a lot. It's a lot to cover because there are so many different factors that play into that. Because different people, we all have different body types, and there are a lot of different things that that can play into how our body responds to diets or workouts. So we're not going to cover that today. Today is just proposing the challenge for those of you who maybe want to join and get your body moving as well, whether you're already doing something or not. It could be fun. Anyway, I think that's it for this week. That was my exciting news. I am super excited about the OCRs. I've really missed feeling healthy and strong. So I'm excited to get back to it. Next week, I'm always excited, aren't I? But next week, I am truly excited. There is something very special that I have planned that hopefully I can work out. I'm still working on it, but I am hopeful that by next week, it'll be ready to share. It's going to be pretty sweet. It's going to be awesome. And it is something that is very close to my heart in a lot of ways, for many reasons. But it is going to be a treat. So you don't want to miss that. So come back next week and then let me know if you're going to play along and do the 50-day burpee challenge with me. All right. But that's it for this week, and I'll see you guys again soon. All right. Love you guys.